Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm just going to do a little unboxing of a new board game that I just got. So I got an expansion for King of Tokyo. Oh, and this is my assistant Mandy today. So I got the expansion, the Halloween expansion for King of Tokyo, and I also got the game Betrayal at the House on the Hill. Now check these out online, and these are definitely awesome games. This game, Betrayal on the House on the Hill, is a really fun game. It's meant to be played with 4 people normally. There's so many scenarios that you can play. There's more than 50 scenarios and more scenarios that you can play online that they have that you just have to print out. You get different items, and then the items have different scenarios to them. And then the King of Tokyo Halloween expansion introduces 2 new characters and evolutions and some orange dice as well. So yeah, let's get right into it. So now we'll start with, let's start with Betrayal at the House on the Hill. So let me just open it right here. The box is really nice. It's not like just cardboard. It's a nice and like plastic coating on it. Ages 12 and up. 3 to 6 players, it says right on the front. About an hour to play. So let's just get this open here. And right away we have a ton of tokens for all sorts of things. I have no idea what they are, but there's a bunch of tokens. Let's get this open. Mandy, you want to try to get that one open? And then here we have the rule book. You know, classic. It's about 23 pages. So this game is an hour to play. Well, there's a glossary. This game is a little bit complicated that there's even a glossary in the back. It's 19 pages without the glossary. So there's that. Yeah, no, it's really tightly packed. And now you have your Secrets of Survival book. This one would be for the players that are trying to survive the actual person who's actually betraying all the other players. And then there's, like I said, there's a bunch. There's over 50. Like there's 50, and then there's more on the website. This is the last one, and there's so many different kinds of scenarios to pick. So the great thing about this game, every time you play it, you're gonna play a different scenario. I find it very hard to run into the same scenario twice. Now this one is the Traitor's Tomb. Now this is the one that the player who becomes the traitor gets to read, and how they win. It tells them how you win, and what you need to get and what you need to do. And it tells you like all the explorers, what they do, what their weaknesses are, and everything. So there's that one as well. Let me just put that right here. There's, oh, you got that one open? Awesome. And now there's, like I said, these are all monster dice. They're all different monsters, some tentacles, some zombies, some thing, werewolves, ghosts. I think this is the number of turns, I believe. Let's see what else. You got the character cards here. They have all sorts of different characters. You've got got this backwards here. You got a bunch of special dice, items, and all this. More of the same, more people, and then all of these are your room tiles. So this is a room tile, and some will say on the back of them, they say the upper, because some of the floors can only be used for the bottom, some of them can only be used for the top. There's stairs, there's different rooms, and every room you walk into will either be, you can either get an omen card, or you can get an item card, or you can get an event card. There's so many different rooms, and like I said, every time you play this game, you'll run into a different scenario every single time, and the map will look completely different. There's outside courtyards, there's the basement, all this, that, and the third. And then you got your standard deck of cards here. Anyone try to get that one open? And in the item cards, there's omen cards. Omen cards are the cards that, for an omen to happen, that is when everything starts going to crap, when all the bad things start happening. These are just a bunch of, these are to hold the room tiles together. You got 8 dice here. 0 through 2. Excuse me. Yeah, 0 through 2. You got fully painted figures for every character here. Here's a little girl. Here's I think his name is Jack. And they all have different stats. Here's a father. They all have different stats. Some of them are oh, she's like bent in half. Some of them have more health. Some of them have sanity points, etc., etc., etc. Some are better with animals, and so on and so forth. Fully painted figures and everything. Some of the things are really tough to open. Let's see if we can get this open right here. Alright. And like I said, you have your item cards. And your item cards consist of like the sacrificial dagger and like smelling salts and such. And these, when you have them in your hand, they trigger different events. If you become the traitor and you have one of these items in your hand, it triggers a special kind of event under the right circumstances. And there's a million different kind of events. Like you can have bloody visions, angry beings, and different things that happen in the rooms. Also with the event cards, there's a ton of items that you can get to equip your player to fight. There's the omen cards, like I told you, and the omen cards are they could either be really good or something really bad. It always depends. There's different omen cards, tons and tons of items, more omen cards, and event cards. So there's a whole stack. There's 3 different stacks of cards here. And yeah, and so everything is very nicely boxed. Some games don't come with such nice compartments for things, but there's a nice compartment here for your floor tiles. There's right here for the cards. These would probably be for your characters and your dice down here. But everything seems to fit like perfectly in the box and nicely. Oh, I'm guessing actually this is for this little well we have here is probably for all your tokens, and they would all fit here. This is an awesome game. I've watched people play it all the time, and I had to have it just because the replayability of it is just really great, and you'll probably almost never run into the same scenario twice. But yeah, that's Betrayal in the House on the Hill. You can stop it now.